Earlier this week, researchers in Northern Ireland revealed that dogs can smell stress from human sweat and breath. In experiments, pooches of different breeds were able to distinguish between bodily samples from stressed and relaxed people with an accuracy of 93.75%. The study could have applications for the use of emotional support service dogs, and adds to an impressive collection of scientific literature on how dogs can read humans. Dogs were domesticated around 30,000 years ago, and they've since developed a range of ingenious communication skills with humans. Here's a roundup of what dogs can do through their relationships with humans, from sensing when you're lying to knowing when you want an apology. Detect when we're stressed. Scientists at Queen's University Belfast got 4 dogs, Trio, Fingal, Soot and Winnie, to sniff samples of bodily fluids taken from stressed and relaxed people. Sweat and breath samples were then collected from 36 people before and after they did a difficult maths problem, taken 4 minutes apart. Their blood pressure and heart rate were measured both before and after the task, and participants also self-reported their stress levels. The dogs were then introduced to the stressed and relaxed samples of participants whose vital signs had increased and who reported stress from the calculation. When stressed, the body secretes more of the hormone cortisol, detected in blood, sweat, saliva and urine. Manufactured by our adrenal glands from cholesterol. Cortisol performs essential functions in the human body, including in regulating blood pressure, blood sugar levels and metabolism. When we are placed in stressful situations, cortisol works to ensure the body directs energy to the brain, heart and muscles to handle the situation. Stress sweat is also released from the apocrine glands rather than sweat glands, which produce a milkier sweat comprised of fatty acids and proteins. They were asked to find the participants' stressed sample while the same person's relaxed sample was also in the scent lineup. At this stage the researchers did not know if there was an odor difference the pooches, who were all of different breeds and breed mixes, could detect. To their surprise, the pups were able to correctly alert the researchers to each person's stressed sample 93.75% of the time, much greater than chance. This is thought to be because an acute psychological stress response results in physiological processes that alter the odor profile of human breath and sweat. Know when you're lying, and ignore you. A 2021 study in Austria found dogs can sense when a person is telling porkies, and ignore their suggestions. Researchers at the University of Vienna performed experiments on a variety of pure-breed dogs involving food obscured by buckets. According to the experts, the dogs could follow their own intuition when given misleading instructions by humans about where the food was. This contrasted with similar experiments on children and primates, suggesting dogs are more adept at ignoring liars. Interestingly, terriers were the only breed in the study that behaved like human infants and apes tested in previous studies. Know they've been naughty, and apologize. Any dog owner will recognize the stance their pup makes when it's done something naughty, with its head bowed and its tail between its legs, looking up with its big eyes. According to Professor Nathan Lentz at John Jay College in New York, this is known as an apology bow, and is done deliberately to show that they're sorry. Dogs inherited this type of behavior from wolves, who would punish an animal by shunning them if they stepped out of line. This form of discipline hurts dogs, and wolves, because they hate to be ignored and crave harmonious integration. The actions associated with the apology bow mimic the action shown when a wolf indicates submission to a more dominant, higher-ranking wolf, Professor Lentz wrote for Psychology Today. Know if we've made a mistake.